Hello, good morning to you, friends. And it's cold here. And this morning, I don't know, the conditioners are too much. and what I want to say that here in Israel, there's 90% of liars, thieves, and you cannot trust anyone. And that is a real big problem. And this is a problem not only in Israel, but also in other countries, especially in Russia. And I have a friend who dealt with aviation, things, order the aviation craft and all those things. And once he took an aviation for some firm, and in the last moment they didn't take the deal. And he said, how can I work with them if they do like that? How to deal with them? How to make business with them? If there is no trust and no nothing helps, they can do whatever they want. How do you work with them? If there is no trust, you can't work with anybody because it's impossible. As simple as that. And I thought about that after that moment a lot. And I thought what we can do. And the only thing I decided to do is to make a trust company. Means we are starting from the friends, we make business between us. And we take people inside the trust company, and if they behave like we expect them to behave in 100% trust, yes, we say about 97% trust and quality products, and 3% of course we give to God. What happens you don't know. There are many crashes and whatever. It's only God can control it. But mostly what is we can do, we do. Yes, and otherwise you can't work because it doesn't working like that. And that's why I uh, I based this company of trust. Only if you trust, man, you can work with it. That is as simple as that, and you should understand it. And I want to say that I simply cannot live in this Israel-made country who are all liars and thieves, and you cannot make business with them. So I live to a country which is really you can do business with them, and those serious people, and then don't lie to you. And if they say something, they have a word, and so on. And I will tell you a few things that happened to me in those few days. First of all, maybe 2 days ago, I was going on a taxi to my home, and I had a bag on me, and some other bag, and I couldn't go out of the taxi. And I said, and he didn't have the change, so I gave him 200 shekels, and I said, go change it because I cannot leave this place because I have a bag and so on. And he took this 200 shekels, and I'm almost sure, in Russian you say "не пойманный не вор", то есть if you didn't catch him, he is not a thief still. But I'm 90% sure that he didn't go to change it. He just changed my 200 shekels to the to the 200 shekels, which are ziyuf in Hebrew, or it's not real 200 shekels, and he gave me back this 200 shekels, and he said, "Where are you taking that? How it had happened to you?" Yes, you see, they're all liars. Yes, and that happened not once. Maybe 1 year ago, I gone to some place to learn something, and the taxi driver, I gave him 200 shekels, and he gives out me 20 shekels and says, "You gave me 20 shekels, yes?" And those bastard liars and thieves, it's everywhere. It's impossible to work with. And after that, in a few days, it was 2 days ago, and today I'm going from my home to Tel Aviv, and I take taxi, and I say, "Okay, I need to go to this place and this," and he says, "Let's go by this way," and he says a very long way, yeah. And I explain him how he should go without any, you know, the simple way I explain him. And he said, "Let's go like this and let's go like that." Again, liar and so on. Yeah, liar, thief, and so on. And usually I enter the car, taxi, and I say to him, "Okay, how much to this place?" And go that way. But usually they say, I make the meter, and then you can expect from him whatever. And they are all liars and thieves. You understand? Also, I used I needed an internet, mobile internet, and I bought it at telephone company, and they promised me 42 megabits download until they say 42 megabits download. And I came home, and I came on some other places, and maximum that it was 4 megabits, and minimum that it was 2 megabits, and the upload was 0.07 or maybe 1, and some places it was maximum 2 megabits. So you cannot work with it. It doesn't work in this stuff. And they promise 1, and they give you 20 times less. It's not normal. And then you gotta seek for those companies, and you cannot find them. That is the shita, their shita. You understand? Their method. And this is on the level of the Medina, level of government. And I say that will not work. And I say that we should make an embargo on Israel and do not work with it, because those people are liars and thieves, and you cannot work with them, you see. And the only way to work with them is to make a hard-made contracts, that's the one, and the other thing, not to deal with them at all. Jesus Christ word. Yes, and you understand that if a Joshua Melech HaMashiach saying something, that is truth, and that is why and how you should do. Understand? Right. Okay, so this is only a few examples I give it to you. Also, my friend moved to Israel just because learning Kabbalah from United States 10 years ago, and he came here and he couldn't understand what is happening here, because you cannot make business with nobody, and everybody is lying, and everybody is not giving you what you need, and he couldn't simply, he was amazed what is happening here. And I said to him, it's Israel, it's not United States, and so on. And then it's over a few years, and I'm in his place, and I'm saying, do not make any business with Jews in Israel. Do not make any business with them. Only contracts if you deal with them, and usually don't deal with them. And If you want to deal somebody here, please come onto the trust company of Jesus Christ and make a deal with people you can trust. As simple as that. I check all those people. You can deal with it or you cannot deal with it. If you can, it's people you can trust. If you cannot, if I said it's not working, do not deal with them. Fuck them all, go out. I don't want to listen to you. As simple as that. Trust company of Jesus Christ. Bye bye.